Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boneyard Studios YouTube channel. So it's that time of year. We're getting ready to set up, and I just want to talk about some ideas for the hunt this year, and just kind of go over with you guys, kind of like I did last year before I actually start the build. So I already put up kind of some of my workstation, so you'll see that. But just gonna show you the yard, talk a little bit about the ideas, and we'll see how they come out in the end. So let me flip the camera and let's check it out. This is what we're working with for this year. As you know, this was the pumpkin patch area or the Camp Crystal Lake from the years prior. Um, and then you can see I'm starting to put up some work tables, another work table there, and then back here. So we got quite a bit of real estate to work with. Um, Last year right there was the Michael Myers house. I had it right there. And then over here we had Nichols Hardware was in this corner. And then it just had a bunch of trees and stuff, dead trees on this side. And like I said, over here was the pumpkin patch area. So, okay, so now let's reveal the theme for the year. So, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so this year we're doing a Western theme. So it's going to be challenging. If I thought last year was bad, this year is going to probably be twice as bad. That is why I'm starting about an extra month early compared to last year, a little over a month early. And that gives me hopefully enough time to build what I want. So let's talk about what we're doing and the general idea for the Western town. So starting in this corner, the old pumpkin patch, I still have the hay bales over here, you can see. But what I want to do here is a water well with a water wheel. So not a water well, sorry, a water tower. So what I want to do over here is a water wheel with a water tower, and then maybe mine's what do they call them, sleuths, or is it sluice box? Yeah. So if I have time, I'll do the sluice box too. But mainly, I want the water wheel and the water tower. So that'll go there. And then in this corner, where you come in, I want to try to put like a little ticket booth for the train station. So that'll go there. And then all along this wall, I've never decorated anything there. I've pretty much always just left it as the house, or maybe I put a tree there or something. But this year, I would like to build a whole facade, basically covering most of the side with, let's see, I was thinking Undertaker and maybe a journal store on this side. And then right here in this back area where I usually don't do anything either, I would put the saloon. And for the saloon, I'm going to use the Myers house. So I'm going to kind of repurpose it and make it into a saloon. I'm not going to do too much repurposing because I still want to use it as a Myers house in the future. But for this year, it'll be a saloon. So I'm going to kind of tweak it a bit and make that happen. So that'll go there. And then in this corner, it's going to be a jail. So there'll be a jail here. And I don't know what I'll do here to cover this shed, but figure something out there. So the jail here, probably maybe just like a place to park horses or something. Put those horse tie offs or something, and then maybe like a wood background so you don't see the shed. That's one idea. And then and over here, it won't be too much going on. It's just kind of dirt. Leave some open area, and then in this corner over here, I want to try to build a mine shaft. So just a mini one, nothing you can really walk too much into, but here with a little mine cart, we'll go there. And then over here, I could either probably leave it open because it'll get too cluttered, possibly. I don't know. We'll see what I do over here. Not sure. But actually over here, I have the Home Depot, what do you call it? Hearse and the Horseman. So I might put them right here. It's like Hearse and Horseman. just to fill some space there, or I could put them here, but more than likely it'll fit in better over here by the jail and the mine shaft. So we'll have the hearse, or I can put it right in the middle, even depending on how much room there's going to be after the facades are all up. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to post a picture so you guys can see what it's going to look like, and an idea of what it's going to look like, hopefully something of the sort. And then just a bunch of props, get some you know, cactus, and get some what do you call it, tumbleweeds, get some cactus, whatever, some rocks, kind of do some landscaping. I'm gonna let the grass kind of die out while the real hot months are here, while I'm building, because I won't really be watering, so it's gonna be dead grass or dirt for that time, so that'll look good. And yeah, Ghost Town coming, haunt season 2025. I'm gonna try to film a little bit more than I normally do, or I'm gonna try to film and post a little bit more than I did last year. Last year I filmed a lot, but I didn't get quite a bit posted just because I was so tired after building. Didn't edit videos. I was too worried how I was going to edit, but this year I'm not going to worry about editing as much. So yeah, this is the Myers house back here. I should have covered it, but it actually held up really good throughout the summer, or throughout the winter and summer. I don't really see any issues. I got it on some pavers down there. And then coming back here, this is how I store all this, guys. Look. Home of the Huskers. That's from Halloween. And we got more parts back here. So those are some big support beams and a lot of the patio, and then the Nichols hardware stores back there. I didn't use this fence, but I probably will this year. And then a bunch of just old dirty wood I'll probably end up using. This thing I want to throw out. This stuff over here I'm going to throw out. And then I want to show you guys this huge bin I got. So this thing is, I think it was 170 gallon. Holy smokes. So this thing is supposed to be for the 12-foot skelly. I don't have a 12-foot skelly, but I do have a ton of animatronics, so I'm gonna see what I can fit in here. Maybe I can fit like 4 or 5 boxes in here, or depending on how big they are, maybe a few more, or maybe a few less. And then see about where I store that, because I'm running out of room, guys. And I honestly don't know if I'm gonna have room, especially once I tear down what I built this year. Because look, there's not much more room to keep piling stuff back here. So that's gonna be a problem. And then I got more wood over here. This was the first run of just some general wood I know I'm gonna need. So just to get started, got some wood there. All these pallets back here. This is a porch. And I got this barrel, that'll go perfect for the theme. So this is the Halloween shed. This thing is packed to the brim. And I still got to put these back in. But yeah, we got the trees in here. We got tons of totes and you name it. There's actually 5 of these trees in here. Got pumpkins, we got tombstones, you name it. So, and then this shed is just everything else. Christmas stuff, any other holiday, whatever else we have. It's not Halloween, it goes in here. So that's that, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'm gonna go ahead and finish setting up, put another table or 2 up, and a few canopies for shade, and I should be ready to rock and roll for tomorrow. All right, real quick, I wanted to show you guys what the garage is looking like right now, since I showed you the sheds and everything else. So it's been worse, it's been better. There's a little bit of room to work with, but yeah, I'm gonna be getting some big boxes coming in. But yeah, this guy I just picked up about 2 days ago on OfferUp, so I'm gonna use him with. I got the hearse back here. So I got that last year, didn't use it because I didn't need it for the Myers theme, but this year it's going to go perfect for the Western theme. We got a bunch of, I think this is Party City animatronic. The Axe Girl got one of these is Mr. Grimm or Grimm Spirit Halloween. Yeah, just random. These are all animatronics and some dolls, Chucky. And this is the custom Myers. This is the Spirit Halloween Myers from last year, 2024. And I overhauled him. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. But he's been chilling all year. Didn't want to really put him away. Oh, I didn't even pan up and show you everything we got going on up here. So there's tons more animatronics up there. Up there. Up there. Up there. Here. Up there. There. Up here. I think Chucky's up there somewhere too. Yep. And I think there's one or two more back there. So yeah, as you can see, I'm definitely overstocked, but I do have somewhat of a plan. I'm gonna add, as you can see, there's some room up here. No shelves, so I might put some shelving, and that way I can store a few more up there. I got that giant tote outside, so some of these could probably fit in there, and I might even get another one of those totes. Yeah, that's the plan. Not the best plan, but it's something. All right, later guys.